For those of you who remember this, I hate public speaking. Like, terrified of public speaking. So everyone who came up to me today and asked, how's your speech? Thanks. So feel free to time me. It's like 7 minutes. Thank you. Wow. I am more than honored to be standing here today. Please allow me to start by congratulating my fellow honorees tonight and my inductees today. Each of you have achieved greatness, and you've left your own profound mark in this university, and it is the biggest pleasure to be sharing this with you. I'm sure you're feeling just as proud as I am today to be back on campus, loving all the new stuff. It's great. Many things have changed from our times here, but I highly doubt our pride and passion for this university ever will. I want to say thank you to the administration and the Hall of Fame committee for putting this event together. This is truly amazing. I also want to say thank you to the people who nominated me. It's hard to believe that it's been 10 years. I really can't believe it's been 10 years since I last got to wear that jersey. UMass had always been a dream of mine. I wanted to be part of its history and its culture. It was always a highlight when I got to come up to a game, a camp, or a clinic. I remember my first game my family and I came to. Danielle, it was your senior day at Topman Field. I still have the ball you autographed for me that day. It was great. I grew up with UMass in my heart, and I was very fortunate to later to be able to wear it across my chest. The people I met here and the memories I made will never be forgotten. All right, I promised I wouldn't cry, so bear with me. Every athlete has a moment in their life when they're faced to make a choice, and that choice is going to define them. Well, for me, that moment came when I was 11 years old. I remember sitting on a picnic bench with my mom. I had just been cut from an older team I played on, and the coach didn't even have the guts to tell me. I was crying, and my mom was consoling me. She told me that, Brandis, you have one choice. You can choose to prove him right or choose to prove him wrong. Well, since we're all here today, I think you know what choice I made. So, Mom, thank you for giving me the opportunity to make that choice. I really appreciate it. So, in fact, it was 10 years ago today at Danielle's induction that Coach was sitting talking to my mom, and she said, 10 years from today, we'll be back here. And so it kills me that she's not here, but thank you for being here. My family has encouraged me to become the person I am today. They have endured long hours of training and even longer hours in the car. My team was 2.5 hours away from my house. Without their unwavering support, I know without a doubt I wouldn't be standing here today. There were even times when my teammates and coaches thought I was an only child. I have 2 siblings. They do exist. Because of that, I want to thank my brother and sister who unfortunately could not be here today for putting up with my insane schedule. I know it wasn't easy on them, and I love them so much for allowing me to do it. Dad, thank you for taking your time out of your busiest season at the golf course to come to my games. They overlap. Everyone was so much more special because you were there, and I know it wasn't always easy to get away, but I loved looking in right field and seeing you there. It was amazing, even when I got to run down and give you a high five. Okay, breathe. Mom, there aren't words to express my thanks to you. It was your support and belief in me that made this whole thing possible. You made the greatest sacrifices of all for my dreams to come true. We've spent countless hours in the car driving to practice and games, and I wouldn't trade one of those memories away for anything, including the late nights where it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and we're rocking out to a Cher concert in the car. Amazing. I won't forget those, and I wouldn't trade those in for anything. Softball taught me to have strength. It gave me patience, and it gave me the knowledge to handle any situation I may come across in life. It continues to teach me every day. Who would have thought this whole thing started because I wanted to be the kid who got to stand in a circle in rec ball games at like 10 years old and feed a pitching machine. That's actually a true story. I started pitching because I thought it was cool to put a ball in a pitching machine. I'm not proud of it, but it's a fact. So, it's fun times. I'm glad we've grown up a lot since then. Softball gave me strength and knowledge, but it also gave me some of my greatest friends, teammates, and coaches. It takes an entire team of like-minded individuals to stand together as one and achieve something great. I'm very fortunate enough to stand here today and say that I was part of something great. We were great. UMass is great. Thank you to all my teammates and coaches who made this possible. A big thank you to those of you who are here today. You pushed me to work hard, to never settle, and to continue to strive for that greatness. We've been through a lot together in our careers. Many of you deserve to be up here with me, and I have no doubt that you will be one day. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your hard work and dedication, as well as my own. Thank you for that. I'd also like to recognize those who came before me and paved the way for today to be possible. Programs are built on cultures and traditions. Those who lay the foundation make it possible for future generations to grow and continue to build. I would like to especially thank Danielle Henderson, Kyla Holtz, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, and Denise Davis. Thank you for being there during long workouts. I know that some of them were easy. Okay, many of them, I'll be honest. I even got kicked out of a few. Thanks, Kyla. But you continue me to work harder and push me to be better every day. Thank you for inspiring me to be the pitcher I could be. You embodied me. You embodied what I wanted to become. Each of you holds a piece of Coach Sortino in you, and because you're here, so is she. Now, this is where I'm going to lose it, so bear with me. Coach Sortino is an amazing woman, was an amazing woman, and it's hard to say that. She's here in our hearts. She's here in the minds and spirits of everyone that she influenced. She was truly an amazing woman. I'm privileged to have known her and be able to call her coach. Without her guidance and support, I would not be half the pitcher or person that I am today. I carry her with me every day. She continues to teach and inspire. I'm inspired through her legacy, and as she said, to be 1% to 5% better every day. I want to thank her. Even though she's not here, I know she is. I want to thank her for seeing something special in that little kid she met 21 years ago. And I probably would have the guts at this point to tell her how to say my name. It's not Brandis Balschmiter. But I love her for it, and she's the only one who can get away with it. So I love her, and I miss her terribly. As an athlete, we come into contact with many people throughout our journey. We encounter people who will support us and believe in us without any doubts or hesitations. We also encounter people who will try and keep us down and say, "You're simply not good enough." I want to take a moment to acknowledge everyone who told me no, because you do exist. And I remember you, each and every one of you. Thank you to the person who told me, thank you to the coach who told me I'd never be a pitcher. Who says that to an 11-year-old? Thank you to the people who tried to hold me back simply because they didn't achieve their own dreams. And thank you to the classmates who bullied me because I had the courage to reach for those dreams. Because we all know it takes one moment and one decision to believe that no really means not yet. Thank you.